Namaskar student. Today we are going to study about the standard 10th circle math second practice set 3.3. We are going to solve with description. If you not subscribe my channel, then please subscribe, like and click on bell icon. Hi students, now we are going to solve the practice set 3.3 from maths to 10th standard maths to circles lesson practice set 3.3. We have started from 3.3. There is a first example is given. In first example, this is a figure of a center C. ECF is also central angle because angle's vertex is the center of the circle, and DCE is also a central angle. Given part is angle ECF is 70 degree. Angle ECF is 70 degree. Measure of arc DGF is 200 degree. DGF, this arc is 200 degree, and we have to find that the angle DE. Sorry, arc DE. Arc DE we have to find out. Now see here, ECF is a central angle. Therefore, according to central angle, arc EF is also similar to central angle, or it is a same measurement 70 degree. Measurement of angle ECF is equal to measurement of arc EF. Measurement of angle ECF is equal to measurement of arc EF. Therefore, we can say measurement of arc EF is equal to 70 degree. Now we get this arc is 70 degree. This arc one is 200 degree. We have to find out the arc DE. Total circle's measurement is 360 degree, and we have to subtract 200 plus 70 from the 360 degree. Then we can find out the arc of a DE. Therefore, see, we have to find out the measurement of a arc DE is equal to 360 minus measurement of a arc DGF plus arc EF. Addition of these two arcs, and it is subtract from 360 because whole circle's measurement is 360 degree. We can find out the arc DE. 360 as it is minus measurement of arc DGF is 200 plus measurement of arc EF is 70 degree. In this way we can find out the 360 minus 270 means measurement of arc DE is equal to 90 degree Celsius. We can find this is 90 degree Celsius. Therefore, this is central angle is also 90 degree Celsius. Now we have to find out the arc DEF. Arc DEF. In the arc DEF, arc DE plus arc EF, we have to find out that arc, measurement of arc DEF is equal to measurement of arc DE plus measurement of arc EF. In this way we can find out of the measurement of arc DE is 90 degree and measurement of arc EF is 70 degree. So we can find out the answer is measurement of arc DEF is 160 degree. In this way we completed the first. Second example, here is a circle and here are given three chords QR, RS and QS. Our three chords are given and they asked to prove us that arc RS, this one arc RS is congruent to arc QS is also congruent to arc QR. And they told us that triangle QRS is equilateral triangle. If this is equilateral triangles, then all sides are going to congruent. If chords are going, then corresponding that chords arcs also going to congruent. Therefore, we can see here proof. First proof is I am writing here. First proof, in a triangle QRS. In a triangle QRS triangle is equilateral triangle. Therefore, we can say as a side RS congruent side QS congruent side QR. Equilateral triangle means all three sides are going to congruent with each other. If the sides are going to congruent, then corresponding angle arcs also going to congruent. Then corresponding also going to congruent. RS is a chord. Arc RS is also going to congruent to QS and SR. Therefore, we can say easily the arc RS congruent to arc QS is congruent to arc QR. What is the reason? If chords are congruent, then their corresponding arcs also going to congruent with each other. In this way, we prove the first and second proof. See here. Second proof, we have to prove that the measure of arc QRS is 140 degree. QRS. This one is 140 degree. We have to prove that. This arc is 240 degrees. See here, if this is an equilateral triangle, then their all sides also going to congruent. Equilateral triangle, all sides also going to congruent and all angles also going to congruent. If all angles are going to congruent, then each angle is become as a 60 degree because addition of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree and each angle is congruent. Therefore, each angle's measurement will be 60 degree. In a triangle QRS, angle Q, congruent angle R, congruent angle S. What is the reason? Equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, sides are also congruent and angles are also congruent, and all addition of three angles are also going to 180 degree. Addition is 180 degree and each angle is also congruent to each other. Therefore, we can say as angle Q is equal to angle R is equal to angle S is 60 degree. You can say in this way 60 degree. Suppose, see here now, this one is 60 degree. Then inscribed angle theorem, if this angle is 60 degree, then this arc is going to double that angle. Therefore, this arc is going to 120 degree. Similarly, this angle inscribed by that arc RS is also going to 120 degree, and we have to find the QRS. QR is 120 and RS is also 120. Therefore, it is going to be a 240 degree. Now see here, measurement of a arc QR. Measurement of a arc QR is equal to 2 into measurement of an angle S. Therefore, 2 into 60, it's become to 220. Similarly, we can prove that measurement of a arc, which one arc? RS is also going to 120 degree. Now we have to find out the measurement of arc QRS. Measurement of a arc QRS is equal to measurement of a arc QR plus arc RS, and we find out that measurement of arc QR is 120 degree because inscribed angle theorem told us that this angle 60 degree and this arc is going to double that angle measurement. This is also 120 degree. Now measurement is become 140 degree. In this way we completed the second example. Here is given one circle and two chords AB and CD, and they told us that AB is congruent to CD, and we have to prove that arc AC and arc BD going to congruent. Arc AC and arc BD have to congruent. We have to prove this. See, if chords are going to congruent, then its corresponding arc also going to congruent. If any two chords are congruent, then corresponding arcs also going to congruent. In this method, we can prove here. See here, first I am going to prove here. Proof: if chord AB congruent chord CD is given, AB congruent CD is given, then we can say that corresponding arcs AB have a corresponding arc ACB congruent to corresponding CD's corresponding arc DBC or CBD. We can say CBD. Both are also going to congruent. Now here see carefully. ACB arc is made by the addition of arc AC plus arc BC. Now I am writing the arc ACB as addition of arc AC plus arc CB, and I am writing here equal to sign. See here, arc CBD means CB plus BD. I am also writing here arc CB plus arc BD. Now see here on the both side of the equal to sign, arc CB is common, therefore it get cancelled by cancellation method, and the remaining part is arc AC equal to arc BD. In this way we prove that arc AC is congruent to arc BD. In this way, practice set 3.3 is here completed. If you like my video, then please subscribe, like and click on bell icon. Thank you.